Hello, I'm here and I'm going to be talking about the next assignment in Module 1. By now, you should have finished that creating a document, the first assignment, and I'm now going to be moving on discussing the knowledge check, which will have about 3 different files that you're going to be working in and turning in together. Okay, so I'm here at the Advanced CIS web resource page. As I flop back to module 1, you can see below the creating a document title page, you see the knowledge check page. If I click and expand this real quick, the directions are somewhat similar. Okay, so I'm classifying that you're going to be working on this in between day 4 and day 5. Putting 2 days for you guys, 2 different classes that you guys can work on this. Once you get done, there'll be 3 files, and this is the area where you'll go to. So again, you should have advanced CIS bookmark, and you can get to the web resources right here as I simply flop back. So I'm now going to go ahead and quickly log in and asking you guys to log in. 2122 is the username, followed by Bobcats is the password. Okay, and so like here, I'm telling you, you're going to go to first 9 weeks, module 1, assignments, and you'll see the knowledge check. So I am also going to do that real quick as I'm guiding you the location of where this assignment is. I'm in the first 9 weeks, module 1, I should say, and I'm scrolling down to the assignment section. And so you can see knowledge check listed right here. There's a grade sheet to it, which I'll review, and I'm telling you to upload this to Canvas. So like I've done in the past, I'm asking you to right click and open this web page in a new tab. So a new tab opens up. And I'm going to start with quickly the directions. The directions may mirror what you saw on the last assignment. There's in classroom, and then there's a direction virtual. You need to follow the direction to virtual. And long story short, once you get done, you need to there's not going to be any printing out, as you're simply going to be uploading these files to Canvas. So I'm going to scroll down and get on with the assignment that says set the stage. All right, and so you're going to be going back to that same ebook that you worked with last assignment. Okay, and in the end of the chapter of 4, towards the back, you'll see something that says apply your knowledge, extend your knowledge, and then make it right assignment. So, which I'll go to shortly, but there's some step-by-step procedure. They can be found on page 60 to page 63, 260 to page 263. All right, so once again, for you to open up the ebook, you're gonna have to log into Edmodo. So I have that right here. I'm gonna do that real quick. I may already very well be logged in, and if not, you're gonna have to go in through the Microsoft 365 and get with this class. So in fact, I am not logged in, and I'm logging in right now. So again, you're not going to be able to download, see the files until you log into the class. So I'm in the CIS file right now, and once again, these files are housed on the wall that you'll be using some of these files here in the verbiage. So I'm flopping back to the assignment. Now that I have Edmodo open, I'm now going to open up the ebook. So once again, I'm going to be right-clicking on the ebook and opening up in new tab. So I'm allowing this to open up. So I'm going to drill down to page 260 of this ebook. And so by now, I'm jumping to the very end of this ebook, approximately page 260. I'm on 264, so I'm going to scroll up here real quickly find 260. Okay, so right here in 260, you see something that says apply your knowledge. Okay, so this is about a page and a half of content where you're going to be building a document. Now, you in this scenario, you'll in the notes, it's asking for you to download or get the data file. So if I flop back over to the knowledge check, I do have a little block section for the apply your knowledge, extend your knowledge, and make it right. Okay, and so right here, you can actually see the download. Okay, in this section right here, you see the download. It said download module 1. Okay, so I'm going to, for the most part, right click and open this file. and for the most part, you'll see this file open up. And we may have gone through this last procedure. I'm going to proceed on with this again. So it's going to call for you. You can't work in this, but you can download it. So if I go right here, download, understand it's being downloaded to my download folder. All right, so I can most certainly open it up here. And this is the approach I'm going to set. Instead of going to the download and copying and pasting in module 1, I'm going to take the steps to simply open the file right there on the taskbar. So as this file may take a second or two to open up, I'm quickly switching over to back over to the CIS page. Understand, you'll have to take the same procedure with extend your knowledge. You're going to right click, but the extend your knowledge also has an image here that you're going to have to open up. So this, you're eventually going to be incorporating and pulling in this image to this file. Likewise, on make it right, you'll see that there is also a download file that you're going to have to download to that particular area. So as Word is loading up here, okay, now that Word has opened up, technically I need to go up and click on this Enable Editing button. That'll allow the ribbon to open up and the document can then be worked on, right? Sometimes this ribbon does stay closed and you have the right to go in here and make the change, but you can see the document now is opened up. And I can see here, there's not much here with this assignment. I mean, it looks like we got a built-in table and we're going to be manipulating the table as this final project. So if I got the file open, but it's right now, it's hovering in the download area. So for example, to show you where it's hovering at, if I go to, for example, my downloads, okay, and I look at my downloads, you can see I kind of have downloaded it twice. So I'm actually working in this area here, and I want to get it to the module 1. So the first step I'm going to be asking you to do is to save it into your module 1. So I'm going to quickly go back to the web page or the ebook for a second. Let me go back to the ebook. All right, and you can see what the finished product very well should look like, and it's giving you that in a visual, okay? And obviously it says start Word and open the document, apply the breakdown draft, and that's what's actually open right now, because if I go here, I can see the title, Applied 4.1 Extended Breakdown Draft. All right, so I have this document. I'm on step 4, and that's the instruction start. So show grid lines, okay? So you have to manipulate this table, and you should have learned how to show the grid lines up above in the ebook. But if I want to quickly scroll all the way down to the very bottom, step 12 right here, you can see on step 12, you're trying to rename it. I'm actually going to go there first and rename the document. So I know I got established file. All right, so you can see applied 4.1 extension breakdown modified. All right, so if I go to the document here and I go file, pull down the file menu and I go save as, it very well may be pointing to the download, okay? So if I'm gonna go browse here for a second, so I'm browsing where I want to see up above, that's where your document is housed. But we need to redirect it into your document folder, ACIS, module 1, and I'm not going to delete anything. I'm just going to manipulate because it said draft here, and I'm going to type in modified. Okay, modified. So that's all I have to do. I'm switching the word draft to modified, and then I'm going okay. I'm going to quickly take a peek now. Quickly take a peek into module 1 to see if that's where the file is located successfully. So I'm on the downloads, I'm going back to the documents, I'm going to CIS, I'm going into module 1, and I'm taking a peek, and I do see applied 4.1 extensive breakdown modified right there, and I'm good to go. I'm now ready to go back and now start working on this document. I just jumped out and showed you a lot of these steps will have to download it. It downloads to the download. You have to get into module 1. You have to rename it. Little tasks. So if I scroll back up here, you're going to have to follow these steps to manipulate this document. And so I'm looking at a good, 19 steps, okay? And this one changed the document properties as specified by your instructor. Okay, I think once you have gotten to 18, if there were some additional steps, I'd be asking you to go back, look at the web page, all right? And so let's say you get this first document all done and you've saved it. Just going back to now the page to review. Don't worry about uploading it once you get done. Let's complete all 3 documents, which I'll go ahead and review these other 2 with you until you go through the upload. Now, again, at the very bottom, there is a virtual upload, which I need you guys to follow. And I'm basically telling you that you're going to be having three different files here that all 3 are going to have to be uploaded in the Dropbox in that Canvas page for this particular assignment. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a peek again. Once you get done with this, then the next page, you see extend your knowledge, and my directions say it's on page 61 and 62. And so you can see you're going to have to obtain the data file for the students. And that data file is a download right here. You have to right click and then open it and then proceed on with completing these steps. I think it down here, probably at the bottom, at some place I'm trying to look for right now. At some point, it's going to tell you to rename the file, okay, to obviously it's going to be draft right now. I think it's generally towards the end of it right here. Step 13, save the revised document using the file name and then submit it for the instructor. So really, you need to resave it. It looks like that you're going to be saving it the same name right into module 1. So understand you have to save it in module 1, which leads into the last assignment here. Make it right on page 263, and if I go over there real quick and you can see 263 formatting, and you're going to have approximately 10 steps. You're going to have to save the redraft and say a file name submitted by your instructor. So you can see I'm telling you that you have many assignments here that you're going to be having tried to upload once you get done all 3 assignments. So there is a download image for this file right here. I believe the ebook may give you some sort of a snapshot of a little bit of a snapshot of what you're going to be dealing in and making each of these 3 documents. These 3 documents then are turned in at the same time.